Let's not forget, folks, it's still flip season. Welcome to the voice of college football, breaking down the game we all love each and every day with you. Best discussion, debate, and analysis. National Signing Day moved to December in 2017, or that is still one of two options, the early signing day, but it's been 7 years. Wow. Make no mistake about it, that has become the National Signing Day. 90-some% of the players, 97 or 98% of the premium players sign in December now. However, that still means there are some blue chip players still out there. Maybe they've committed. They probably have committed, considered a hard commit. However, they've not signed. And we've seen in previous years what has happened in those last waning hours up until what is this year, here in 2024, February 7th. It's always a Wednesday. It's always the first Wednesday of February. Let's look at those top players that are still on the board. We are going to use and display the On3 industry ranking because we get the individual rankings from not only On3 but 247 Sports, ESPN, and Rivals. And the first player we see on the board who has yet to sign is Ryan Williams, the 6'1", 165-pound wide receiver out of Alabama. Initially committed to the Crimson Tide. He decommitted when Nick Saban retired. He has recommitted to Alabama, and we would expect that he would sign with Alabama next Wednesday. Next up, and still unsigned, is the 11th rated player in the nation, according to On3, Terry Bussey out of Timpson, Texas. You see his rankings right there. He is a hard commit to Texas A&M. We will see if he will fulfill that commitment and sign on February 7th. Next up, Dominic McKinley, defensive lineman, 6'5", 280, 13th rated player according to On3, and his high ranking is number 12 in the nation according to Rivals. He is in the top 5 at his position. Hard commit to LSU. We shall see if he will fulfill that commitment. Next up in the top 100, we've got a wide receiver out of Idaho, Gatlin Bear, who seems to be leaning Michigan. However, he is not committed to anyone. Oregon is still in the mix. Again, 30th rated player according to On3, and he pretty much holds that ranking, although ESPN has him down at number 108 and a top 20 position player at wide receiver at 6'1", 195. The Alabama Crimson Tide is hoping to hold on to a commitment from edge rusher Noah Carter at 6'4", 220, 84th rated player in the country according to On3, 3rd rated player in the state of Alabama. He has various rankings that range from number 57 nationally up to number 153 according to ESPN. Dominic Kirks is still undecided officially. Hard commit to Ohio State out of Painesville, Ohio. Defensive lineman at 6'5", 250. Rated number 147 according to On3, and his national ranks range from number 115 all the way up to number 223, and roughly a top 10 to 30 player at his position. A lot of variance between On3 and 247 Sports between number 10 as a defensive lineman and number 32 as a D lineman, according to 247 Sports. Amari Williams is a guy that we've talked about on our Florida State show, Wednesday, 6 o'clock Eastern Time, a number of times. Edge rusher out of Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. Edge rusher, 6'4", 205. Top 200 player, looking at Florida and Florida State, most likely, with the lean right now going to Tallahassee and the Seminoles. He is ranked anywhere from number 183 in the country all the way up to number 237, according to Rivals.com. Staying in the top 300 and staying in Florida, Jones High School in Orlando, DeAndre Robinson, defensive lineman at 6'3.5", 315, hovering anywhere between number 172 in the national rankings. On3 really likes him, and sliding past number 300 according to ESPN and 247 Sports. He is a hard commit as of January 19th to Billy Napier in Florida. However, he has yet to sign. Veletau Suluita is a safety at 6'3", 195 out of Utah. He is a hard commit to BYU as of January 6th. He is a top 300 player and really liked by 247 Sports, who has him as the 11th rated safety in the country, the top player in his state, and number 131 overall. Alex Foster is out of Greenville, Mississippi, and he committed to Baylor way back in July, but has yet to sign. 12th rated player in the Magnolia State. His highest ranking is number 152 nationally, according to On3, as a defensive lineman, 6'4.5", 280. Robert Borden committed just in the last week to Texas A&M out of Colliersville, Tennessee. He is a top 400 player, 27th rated at his position, his highest rank on 3 at number 138 nationally, and he's roughly a top 50 player at his position. Again, on 3 really likes Borden out of Tennessee, most likely headed to Texas A&M, but yet to sign. Kevin Humes is a cornerback out of Baltimore, Maryland, St. Francis Academy, a football factory. He is still not committed. Top 500 player in the nation, and again, a cornerback who is ranked as highly as a top 40 cornerback in the nation, according to ESPN. Actually, he's number 18 at that cornerback position, according to Rivals.com. Tulane just got a commitment from cornerback Jaden Lewis here in the last week, but of course, we have to wait until National Signing Day to see if he fulfills that commitment. Lewis at 5'10", 165 out of Anniston, Alabama, a top 500 player in the nation, and his cornerback rating as high as number 24, according to 247 Sports. We expect Andy Bass to sign at Oklahoma. He's been committed to Brent Venables all the way back to last August. However, he did not sign in the early signing period. 5'11", 200 pounds out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. His national rank at the athlete position, which means he could be cornerback, wide receiver, depending on the preference there. Most likely a top 30 player in that category. Will Henderson's out of Gilmer, Texas. He is an athlete rank as well, a top 15 to 20 player in that position group, looking for a group of 5 offer. Most likely Louisiana Tech is the lean currently, according to On3. USC is looking for a signed commitment from Isaiah Rubin. They've got the hard commit as of last October. Rubin's out of Los Alamitos, California at 6'1", 170 at the cornerback position. Generally a top 40 or 50 player at that cornerback position. ESPN has him ranked at number 37, 247 Sports at number 32 at corner. Now, the top quarterback in the country who has yet to sign is Trevor Jackson out of Winter Garden, Florida. He did commit in the last 10 days to Florida State. Seems to be headed to play for Mike Norvell. We ripped off about 20 or 25 players out of the top 500 in the nation who have yet to sign. Most of them are hard commits, and some of those commits coming in the last 10 or 15 days, so you would expect those to hold. However, some of these commitments were made last summer, last fall. We know what the story has been on National Signing Day. There will be a few flips. We can count on that. That's the rundown here at the Voice of College Football. Please like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.